What would you do if a millionaire walked up to you and said, "Marry me, and I'll help you raise your daughters"? Sounds like a dream, right? But wait until you hear his shocking reply. This is a story you won't forget. It all started on an ordinary day in a small suburban town. Michael, a single father of 2 young daughters, Emma and Lily, was doing everything in his power to keep his little family afloat. Life hadn't been easy since his wife passed away 2 years ago. Every day was a struggle working 2 jobs, paying rent, making sure the girls had food, clothes, and at least a little happiness in their lives. Despite the hardships, Michael never complained. His daughters were his world, and he would do anything for them. But deep inside, there were nights he lay awake wondering, am I enough? Can I really give them the life they deserve? And then, something unexpected happened. One sunny afternoon, Michael took Emma and Lily to the park. It was their favorite place, a little patch of green in a busy city. They didn't have much, but a picnic with homemade sandwiches was enough to make the girls smile. As Michael watched them giggling on the swings, a black luxury car pulled up nearby. Out stepped a woman who looked like she had stepped out of a fashion magazine, elegant dress, designer shoes, and confidence that turned heads. Her name was Victoria, a successful millionaire businesswoman, CEO of a major company, and the kind of person who usually lived in a completely different world from people like Michael. She wasn't the type to just stop and talk to strangers in the park, but that day, she did. Victoria walked straight toward Michael. At first, he thought she was lost, but then she smiled and said, "They're beautiful, your daughters." Michael nodded politely, a little confused. Why would someone like her notice them? Victoria sat down on the bench beside him, and what she said next left him speechless. "I can see how much you love them, but it's not easy, is it? Raising them alone?" Michael hesitated. He didn't like pity, but there was something in her voice, not judgment, not charity, something else. Before he could respond, Victoria said the words that changed everything. "Marry me, and I'll help you raise your daughters." Michael stared at her, stunned. Was this some kind of joke? A millionaire woman proposing marriage to a man she barely knew? As Michael tried to process what just happened, Victoria began to explain. She told him that she had spent her life building her empire, working day and night, making millions. But along the way, she lost something: love, family, the simple things. Now, in her 40s, she realized she wanted more than boardrooms and business deals. She wanted a family. She wanted children to love, a home filled with laughter. When she saw Michael with his daughters, something inside her stirred. "They deserve so much more," she said softly. "And you deserve someone to share the burden with. Someone who can help." Michael was overwhelmed. It sounded like a dream, but also a risk. Could he trust her? Was this about love or something else? He asked her, "Why me? You could have anyone." Victoria smiled, a little sadly. "Because you're real. You're not after my money. You're a good father. And that's what I want in my life." The offer was tempting. His daughters could have the best education, a beautiful home, a secure future. But marriage isn't a business deal. It's a bond of love and trust. Michael looked into Victoria's eyes and finally spoke. "I'm honored, Victoria, truly. But I can't marry someone just because they want to help me. My daughters deserve a mother who loves them, and I deserve a partner who loves me, not just my story." Victoria was silent for a moment. Then, to his surprise, she laughed softly. "That's exactly why I chose you, Michael, because you're not for sale." She didn't walk away. Instead, she said, "Then let's start as friends. Let me be part of their lives slowly." Michael agreed, cautiously. And what started as an unexpected proposal turned into something real. Over the next few months, Victoria spent time with Emma and Lily, reading them bedtime stories, taking them to school, teaching them things money couldn't buy. She proved that her intentions were genuine. Eventually, Michael's heart softened. Not because of the wealth, but because Victoria showed the kind of love that no amount of money could fake. 1 year later, in a small garden decorated with fairy lights, Michael and Victoria stood hand in hand as Emma and Lily threw flower petals in the air. They had found love not in a proposal of convenience, but in moments of trust, laughter, and hope. And when Victoria whispered, Thank you for saying no that day. Michael smiled. It was the best decision I ever made. What do you think? Would you accept such an offer if you were in Michael's shoes? Or would you say no like he did? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. And if this story touched your heart, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss another inspiring story. See you in the next video.